Yo, what up?
What's up, guys?
Hopefully you can hear us.
Two Bros One Show.
Recording with a cell phone because his battery died.
Yeah, I know. I thought I charged the camera, but I didn't.
It's a bummer, but oh well. We're improvising, doing what we gotta do for the bros.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry. That's why I'm eating.
Cheetos from last week.
Alright, dude. What do you want to talk about today?
There's some tech news. All the Google I/O stuff happened.
You were telling me about that, and I finally got around to
Watching the video.
watch the video, kind of read about it a little bit. So,
What do you think about? We'll start with the Google Home, the Nest family of products now.
yes, the interesting collab they have now, or whatever.
It's not like a lab because they bought Nest.
Oh, they bought Nest?
So,
okay. I didn't
several
know
years
that.
ago they bought
I've
Nest.
been way behind.
But they're pretty good about keeping stuff independent. At
Right.
least they did with Nest. So it's hard to tell because it wasn't like super
It's so
Google branded.
confusing when they said last year's model, the Google Nest, and I was like, wait, is it
Everything's
Google
a
Home?
Nest now. All your Google Home stuff. But they have the new one that has it's like the Hub, but it's a bigger screen with a camera.
Mhm.
I think it's kind of cool. I don't think I'd use it because I gotta force people to use Duo.
That's true.
And like, if it's an iPhone person, they're gonna want to use FaceTime. It's baked into the phone. Otherwise, everybody has Facebook Messenger. If you can convince them to use Duo, or they have Google stuff, then that's cool. I like the idea of you walking by and it recognizes you
Mm-hmm.
and pulls up your content. Especially if you're like have a lot going on that day and you have calendar events and all that.
And also how it kind of follows you, kind of like what is Facebook's little
Portal.
webcam? The portal.
But Facebook's been in some shady stuff lately, so
That's true, but
you
the
don't want to.
camera follows you.
Yeah,
Um,
as you move around.
yeah, and tracks you as you're talking to someone on Google Duo. or
And you can treat it like an actual Nest camera.
something. Mhm.
So if you had it like on your, kitchen bar, and then like you were gone on vacation, you could totally pull it up and check what's going on.
It's really nice. And you can set up multiple face recognitions
Mm-hmm.
for multiple people in the
And if
house.
you're paranoid, there's a physical switch to toggle it off. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. But no, I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't really pay too much to the new incognito modes that are going to be on different platforms for Google.
Incognito
applications.
mode's just to hide your browser history from your
yeah,
significant
pretty much
other,
it.
so you can look at porn.
Mhm.
That's all the incognito mode is.
But there really wasn't too much. I mean, besides
That
that
Pixel
particular-
3A for
Looks
$400 looks pretty cool.
Mhm.
Not the fastest processor, but
But you're paying $400.
what
for
are you doing on your phone that requires the craziest processor?
Exactly.
Like, if you use it for video and you have to like splice together, that's one thing.
Mhm.
Or if you're like a crazy gamer, but even like there's not a mobile game that really stresses it that hard.
Yeah. And I don't know. I love the naming. It's great. Just a great way to promote it.
Purple-ish.
Purple-ish, clearly white.
It's clearly white. Dummy, it's clearly
For
white.
the colors of the phone, so that's pretty cool. I mean,
I like that the camera is still like top tier.
but
It's
yeah,
back when the One Plus phones were reasonably priced, and I got the One 3. That was the one gripe I had, is that it had a good camera, but it was never as good as the flagships.
Mhm.
Now you can say it's about as good as the flagships.
and that night shot mode,
That night mode is choice.
solid. Actually, because cousin has the Google Pixel 3,
Mm-hmm.
and it has that software in it, so it looks pretty
Although
decent.
the wife is contemplating XR, iPhone XR, and I was watching videos comparing the two. And if you're in a room at night, like a restaurant, you got that kind of warm lighting, looks kind of orangish, it would give it more of a true photo on the Pixel, but the iPhone would actually correct everything, which was super cool. So it looked like the way a photo you want. It looked like the way you wanted the photo to be.
Right.
You don't want that warm lighting. You're just stuck with it.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Depends how you feel about that if you want more natural stuff. But anyways, it's got a baller camera for the price. It's pretty dope.
Pretty dope. 400.
$400. You can't get a
$499.
good phone for $400
Yeah.
unless you're getting like. I mean, you can get sub like $200 phones at like Walmart, and you can get your flagships. There's not really a good middle ground, I guess. There's the iPhone XR, but that's still like $600.
Yeah, same thing with the S10e that's running that 600 price tag.
Yeah.
It's still expensive,
Yeah.
honestly. And
It's got that weird fingerprint.
even
placement.
OnePlus is kind of dipping into that price range too.
Oh yeah, they're going up.
Definitely just getting that the Pixel, maintaining a decent price just like the previous phones.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good deal, honestly.
Pretty tight.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. What else was there?
I don't know. There's not a whole lot else with the event. I like that they have a new thing. It hasn't rolled out to my Google Home yet that I noticed because I tried it the other day. But apparently you can, instead of having to say, "Okay Google, stop timer," you can just say "stop timer" because you don't need the trigger word anymore.
Yeah.
That's a game changer because you're always trying to talk above the timer.
And just saying stop is solid.
It's pretty nice.
Especially if it's like a morning alarm. It's kind of like you're not awake yet, and you got to say, "Hey Google, turn off the alarm or stop the alarm." But now
Yeah.
you can just be like, "Stop."
That'll be
Okay.
nice. I might use it for a morning alarm because I kind of want to get the new Hub Max.
I kind of want it. It's $229.
If I got the Hub Max, then I could put the little Google Home Mini I have in the bedroom. Because it can kind of hear me, but not that great. I have to yell pretty loud. It'd be nice to have it in there because I have the Chromecast. I talk to the TV in the bedroom anyway. It doesn't have the whatever feature the HDMI needs to power it on and off. My better TV in the living room does, so I can yell at it to turn the TV on and off. But I have a smart outlet.
Right.
My lights are on smart outlet. Everything's smart in my home, so having one in the
Smart
bedroom
home.
would be dope.
Right on. Yeah. No. Also, I do like the fact that it's got a bigger screen. Because the last one was small when I saw it.
It's not that much bigger than your phone, so why would you want to use it?
Exactly. It really doesn't make any sense to have one on your counter.
If you can pull up recipes on it, that's dope. If you can watch videos on it. I think you can get YouTube. No Netflix, but hopefully they change that.
But yeah, still though, because if I want to see something on my screen,
Yeah.
and having the original Google Nest Hub, whatever they want to call it now, the screen was so tiny. It's and you were standing far away with recipes or whatever you were advertising. It's kind of hard to see.
Have you done? You don't have it in your kitchen probably, but have you done it with having it read you a recipe?
No, I actually don't have a hub.
Well, you have a.
I have a Google Home, but that's in my room.
It'll read you the recipe, step by step, and you just say next step.
Oh, okay.
So
I've
it gives
never
you time to
tried
do it.
Never
Pretty nice,
tried
so
that.
if your hands are full.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like some cool stuff. It'd be interesting to get them in hands and see how it goes.
Yeah, 10.1 inch. Much better.
Much better.
Much better.
Any other tech news outside of?
Not that I really have seen. It's pretty much been the Google Pixel
Yeah.
that I've been seeing online. Everyone's been reviewing it
Yeah.
and whatnot. I'd love to get my hands on one and just play with it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I've seen.
Yeah. Not a
This
lot of other
past
tech
week.
news. There was a Microsoft conference, but it was more for developers, and
Right. So.
they're all about their cloud stuff now.
But. So.
Facebook drama? Other than what they did the other day, or this was a while back. They were having people sign up, and you know how most places that when you sign up for something, they want you to verify your email address, so they send you a link, and you tap the link and it verifies it.
Right.
They're like, no, give us your email password, we'll do it for you.
Okay, that's.
And then they were scanning your email and taking your contacts, so they could have that data for your Facebook friends.
That is weird.
That's pretty sketch.
That's. At that point, you're just giving your password out to whoever.
There's a lot of privacy issues with Facebook.
But
I heard something
I
from.
didn't hear about that at all.
I listened to a New York Times podcast that was talking about. It was one of the founders of Facebook that doesn't work there anymore, saying that. Be better if I had the guy's name, but calling for Facebook to be split up because it's too big.
Ah.
Because they own Instagram and Snapchat.
All these different social media.
They don't own
platforms.
Snapchat, do they? They own
No,
Instagram.
they own Instagram. Do they still own Twitter?
They never owned Twitter, I don't
I
think.
thought they did.
No. They definitely own Instagram and a few other things. You could look it up, but there's like half a dozen companies they own that they kept separate, but they're pretty much Facebook. With Spotify, they either own it or they have a huge stake in it, because when it came to America, finally, I couldn't create a Spotify account. I had to link my Facebook.
Right.
So they're trying to say they should break it up because it's become a monopoly.
Pretty much is. I mean, they've taken over quite a bit of different platforms and make money from it.
Yeah. And it's not really once you get older, it's not fun to use anymore.
That's true.
'Cause it's too many people. You have all your friends from high school. You have all your work friends. People from high school you don't talk to anymore. So you're not really.
You don't really care about seeing it.
There's half a dozen to a dozen people on my timeline that I just ignore.
Pretty much.
When I first got it, it was just people I knew and I cared about, and that was cool.
Now there's so many people adding. Well, there's people adding me, but half of them I don't.
Yeah.
Actually, 3/4 of them I don't even know.
Kids don't even use Facebook anymore. It's all about that TikTok.
I get I get friend requests from people that I don't know
Yeah.
because they are somehow connected with my other friends through film work. So
Yeah.
we never talk because
Huh.
they just
Yeah,
add me,
so it's only good for high school reunions and crap like that.
you know, nothing too special about it.
What other tech? I think
But
that's
yeah, I
about it.
had no idea they were doing that whole password deal.
Yeah, I think they fixed it, but still the fact that they did it. And they were saying it was a mistake on our part,
Oh, okay.
just a bug or whatever.
Oh wow.
But it's not a bug because you have to specifically code that in
Uh-huh.
to gather that info and do something with it.
Wrong
So,
with that. It's literally saying, "Hey, give us your password."
but the core demographic of Facebook now is your older relatives, your grandparents, aunts, uncles that don't know any
Understand,
better.
Yeah.
And it's okay, Facebook's been around for a while. I trust them. Nah. But
So, was it yesterday you saw Pikachu?
I saw Detective Pikachu. It was pretty good. I liked it. Ryan Reynolds is pretty good as the voice. It was funny. It was a little more serious at parts than I thought. I thought it'd be way more slapsticky. It was for a fair amount, but then there was a storyline to it. But it was good. I would definitely recommend it. It was fun to see.
I'm hoping to see it soon.
Mhm.
But yeah, it looks like they did well. It looks like they did well. It looks like it's more for the Pokemon fans.
Yeah, definitely. They had a lot of references to things and
Old
different.
or new, you know.
Yeah, and then the probably for people our age.
But I mean, it's what I think they did well with it because they, for the most part, stay true to the whole game itself. You know, the game and
Yeah.
whatnot, and the designs of the characters and whatnot.
Yeah, it's neat to see the
Mm-hmm. No.
Pokemon brought to life, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not a bad level of cartoonish and realism.
Yeah, they did a good job with that. Of course, the technology is just getting better.
But the creative decision for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I saw the trailer when I was seeing Detective Pikachu, and I had skimmed through it, but I never really watched the whole thing. It's pretty messed up that they gave him teeth.
I mean,
Human teeth, and then lips and.
because I think he has teeth still.
What was the? Did you see the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
What's up with Gangster's Paradise?
I don't know why they chose Gangsters.
That doesn't make sense.
I have
You're just
no
saying
idea.
your boy Sonic's a real gangster. They didn't even it didn't really fit.
I don't.
Is
know.
it just implied that he's a gangster?
Honestly, should use some Sonic soundtracks.
Yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of... Okay. No. But, no, dude, I mean, he's got teeth if you look at the drawings and, his cartoons.
Yeah, but...
The way they made the teeth...
Yeah. Big
it's
buck
a
teeth.
little too human.
Yeah.
And it was... character design was terrible. They were making him too too human.
Too human. I'm like, they do that with a lot of cartoon characters to give them like, they can do stuff like they can hold a cell phone because they have hands when they're actually, you know, Donald Duck. But
My boy wears gloves though.
yeah, that's weird.
He's not supposed to have white palms.
Mm-hmm. It was weird.
I don't know. I really don't want to see it, but because of how much backlash there has been from just the audience,
I want to see it because it's the thing now. It's
But-
got enough like press.
that creative direction was a weird choice. But I'm glad that they listened. And
I saw the Lion King trailer again.
oh, did you?
We watched it on camera, but you know, I was eating that super hot sauce and not quite as focused. Seems cool. They got some of the songs and stuff they brought back, so it's cool. I saw the Aladdin trailer.
People are still mad about that blue Will Smith as the genie.
But you're thinking of like Jaden's dad. Like if you think back to like Fresh Prince, he has the capacity to be zany like Robin Williams was. I
They were
can't.
just mad about him being blue.
Well, yeah, but Robin Williams was blue and as the animated one, like, and
That's
he's not
true.
blue the whole time.
That's true. I
He's
don't
only
know.
blue when he's like coming in and out of the.
But back to Sonic, it's great that this director and the studio is actually listening to the audience and making a change. I think that's a kind of a newer step in the direction of film.
I guess, yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's bad decisions.
Anyways, I'll see it just like I'll see Lion King and I'll see Aladdin because it's my childhood and I want to, you know, see what they're doing, how much they're mucking up my childhood.
I'll go watch it in theaters. I'll watch Sonic in theaters if I like the character design.
We should go see it together for the heck of it for two bros, and we can record our, you know, reaction right afterwards. Throw it up on our Instagram.
This movie. It's not good.
Straight trash, yeah. Or the dankest thing I've ever experienced.
True Sonic.
Oh boy.
I don't know. He was part of my childhood, man.
Yeah.
I grew up playing Sonic games, so
It's kind of sad that he's not represented as much because Sega kind of went down.
they just can't lock in the character well in his future games. They were always trying to be edgy.
Yeah. Saw Avengers Endgame finally.
Oh yeah.
No spoilers, even though they lifted the spoiler ban online. They said, yeah, go for it. It's been long enough.
It's been long enough.
All the people that watch this, I think, have seen it. So,
Yeah. So and so dies.
you know who's going to die. Straight up. You know at least one person is going to die. Because you know there's people that don't want to be part of the franchise anymore. But, if we're going to drop spoilers,
Spoilers. Warning. Skip ahead.
skip ahead like 30 seconds.
I don't know. This might be longer than 30 seconds.
Whatever. Skim through. I'll throw up a peace sign when it's time to continue. Anyways. So
Black Widow dies.
5 years have passed. Right?
Yeah.
And the whole time, Tony Stark's like, time has passed, let's keep it the way it is, but let's bring these people back. So they're not going back in time and restarting over where they
No.
left off. No, 5 years have passed. Then how is Peter Parker going back to high school? And not only that, because yeah, he missed all those years of high school, so maybe he does have to go back. Why is his buddy still there and all his classmates? He's like throwing up and hugging them. He hugs them as if his friend knows that he's been gone.
Well, I mean,
Maybe they'll clear that up in Far
they
From
probably
Home.
learn about them fading away, or they have that memory of fading away.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Or
it's
they-
not like they faded instantaneously.
Or he hops back in like the wormhole and goes back in time.
And
To,
I'm sure when he was faded, he probably didn't age.
well, yeah, he didn't age at all, but
That means his buddy had to have faded too.
I guess. But then how is he able to just go right back to high school? He's like 23, or however old he is at that point. But I mean, I guess
But he doesn't age.
that's true.
So did he really turn 23?
But his teachers and everybody know.
It's weird.
I'm thinking into it too much, I guess. But I also think it was kind of a cop out to just do like, it just shows that Robert Downey Jr. kind of ran the franchise. Because why did he get a funeral and they couldn't do at least, I know they don't have the bodies of the other people that passed, but they could like show something like, flowers on a boat and send it out and like light it. They didn't really do anything for the people that passed.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I don't know why they didn't do anything for like Black Widow or Vision.
Yeah.
I know they wouldn't have done anything for Gamora because Quill, Star-Lord,
Yeah.
is still searching for Gamora.
Yeah.
But she's long.
Yeah.
Loki's dead.
Yeah. They didn't really. There were a few loose ends they didn't clear up, but overall I liked it. I liked that Cap could finally wield the.
I know, finally wheels me
He
up.
has the power,
Mjolnir.
and then I thought it was touching when he thought it all was lost, and then gets a message from Sam.
Mhm.
That's cool. It was a good movie. I'd go see it.
Did you see the trailer for the new Spider-Man?
I haven't seen it because they didn't play it with in-game, obviously because there's spoilers in there
Right.
of who doesn't make it. I already queued people back in, but I need to see it because I was waiting until after I saw in-game.
So you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
How about-
I want to see it. Maybe after this we'll watch it.
I mean, I don't know if this movie concludes the Infinity Saga or is the next movie to be
It can,
whatever the next saga is going to be, whoever the next main
I
villain
think
is gonna
this era is done, obviously,
be.
but the people that didn't pass in-game, I know still want to make movies, so hopefully they use them as their characters in the new saga. But then it'd be weird if they had them and then incorporated the new people. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. It would be interesting to see. I do like this version of Spider-Man.
Mhm.
I don't have to tell you he makes it because obviously they have
A trailer for it.
they have
so-
Far From Home, and that
Well, I mean,
takes place after.
that's true. Because the original Far From Home trailer,
Mm-hmm.
they actually they didn't really show off his Iron Spider suit,
Yeah.
so it made it seem like it was a prequel
Mm-hmm.
before, or it was pre-Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. It's after
Yeah.
Endgame. Right?
But it was good. I recommend you see it if you haven't seen it. It's a good time to see it now because the theaters are cleared out. It wasn't super packed when I went. That Run P app I told you about,
Mm-hmm.
a few people haven't heard of that. It works phenomenally. It works for Detective Pikachu, which was a brand new movie too. But it's an app you download, and they tell you when you can go run and pee, or that's what most people use it for. But refill your drink, get snacks, whatever. If you need to duck out during the movie, that's a good time to do it. And it tells you when to go. It gives you a little notification. It does it on my watch, but it'll buzz your phone and tell you a minute before that pee time happens. And then there's text below where you can read about what you're missing. Like they'll tell you, oh, this is just, they're talking about what happened in the previous movies. Because there was a scene in Infinity War, no spoilers, this isn't a big deal, but where they talk about what happened in the previous movies. And that was a good time to run out and pee.
Mm-hmm.
The newest movies cost P coins, which they give you some for free, or you can either buy more or you can watch ads to get them for free. And then the older movies, they just let you. It's a free for all. But I would recommend that app. I don't know how often you get up and go.
I don't really. I try to.
But if you need to, like, you can just ignore it, but it's neat to have it running. So
Usually
if
when
you-
I go to the bathroom, it's for like a movie I'm not like super caring preparing for. Like, it's a movie I'm going to watch to enjoy, but like, if it's like a movie like Avengers Endgame, I'm not going to the back.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I went during Jumanji.
Yeah, but that wasn't the.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good movie, but it wasn't like.
It wasn't
oh my god.
one I'd have to sit for, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, literally like, I don't know. That's usually how my body.
But if you're somebody that gets like a big popcorn, and then a drink, and you're, you know, if you're in a relationship like me and you share it with your significant, and they drink too much of the drink and you need to go get more, then you can definitely go do it if you want, or you can just say no. Like there were several. I think there were like 3 or 4 pee times during any game. I ignored some of them. I went a couple times. It is cool that it exists. It's a clever app.
It really is. It's cool. It's neat. And it's great that it fills you. So.
Yeah.
Alright, dude.
What else? Snack time, since we need to stop eating Cheetos? I mean, these Cheetos from last week are fire, and I still have them because they're fire, and I shouldn't eat them. I have willpower, I guess. Or I'm busy, and then like by the time I get home, I'm like in bed, and the wife says stop crunching.
I don't really eat these at home. So. Yeah.
I've been busy because it was her birthday yesterday, and
That's
we went and saw
right.
the Pikachu. So
That's Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue was dope.
Looks like it was a good time.
You saw the picture she posted.
I did.
Yeah, it's a good place. A little pricey, but
It is. But it's Korean barbecue in town. So.
where you can do it yourself. The Daiji that's supposed to open is going to be like, I don't know if you went to the Who Hut Express we had on Council Tree.
I never went there.
It was not a they do it for you thing.
Mm.
It was you just picked a menu item. That's how the Daiji's going to be. There's no grill at the table.
I know. Yeah.
It's like a glorified Panda Express.
Pretty much.
Like the whole thing is I want to build it myself, whether it's the Korean barbecue, or I'll cook it myself, or I want to put all my sauces in it. Who Hut.
Yeah.
So, like,
his reasoning is pretty much because college students. So. Whatever. Let's move on to snack.
snack time.
What you get?
Well, I need to crack this drink open first. We got Calpico. This actually works better for showing things off than the other camera because it's, yeah.
Mine is the original.
I just got this because I wanted to get the other one. There were only 2 available.
Lychee. She's good. Have you had lychee?
I haven't. Not of this anyway.
Well, no, fruit, the actual lychee.
No.
No? Missing out, man. Those are great.
Mm-mm.
I love Calpico too. It's great. Great flavor.
Non-carbonated soft drink. It is refreshing.
Now the Korean Milk Kiss is carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
It's basic Calpico carbonated.
Mm-hmm. But we went to our local grocery store, King Supers. So if you're watching this and want to cop some, that's where we got it. But there's a lot of different markets that have it. If you're...
Yeah, usually you'll find it in an Asian market because it is a Japanese drink.
Mhm.
And Milk Kiss is Korean, but you never know what the Asian section of your grocery store might carry, honestly.
Yeah. I know when I lived in Ohio, it was right by the Ohio State campus, so there was a lot of, foreign students, and they had a big Asian section at the Kroger, so you never know, it depends where you live.
Alright.
What? Grab a snack. What'd you get?
And my potato sticks. So whatever this potato snack is. I grabbed it because it looks like a plain version of shrimp chips, and I grew up with shrimp chips, which I don't know, I've never had this.
Crack it open. You need a knife?
Wow, that was a bad tear.
It'd be hard to reseal.
Oh, this is
Tiny.
way smaller than shrimp chips. Shrimp
Get it
chips
up there.
are bigger. Shrimp chips are way bigger.
They're kind of crinkly like a french fry.
That's sweet.
They are a little sweet. They have an interesting flavor.
The aftertaste is like a barbecue kind of flavor.
They do have a like sweet coating on them. It tastes like a mouthful of french fries. I don't know.
Onion powder. That's probably what it is. The onion powder.
The onion powder, yeah.
And then garlic powder. Not bad.
No,
They're very light.
they're light, crunchy. They're not bad. The onion powder is definitely what I'm tasting now.
Yeah, that's definitely the onion powder.
Like other stuff. I can't recall anything that has onion powder, but
Feels a little soft. It's got a nice crunch. It's a little softer
I guess,
than the shrimp chips. Which, do you do shrimp chips?
yeah, we should throw these in some ramen.
Oh, that'd be good.
But
like
just sprinkle it on top so it's still crunchy.
Yeah.
So I went the other route and got shrimp chips.
Good old shrimp chips, man. That's
Hopefully
my
this
childhood
is
right
not backwards.
there. This is good.
On the
hot
camera.
garlic is good. Probably not, but the hot garlic flavor is good. Gotta be, man.
It might be backwards in the camera.
Who cares?
Well, I'll figure out how to flip it.
Good old shrimp chips, baby.
It definitely has a smell of walking through an Asian grocery store.
Oh yeah, that's a good smell. That's childhood right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Throwback from way back.
oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the hot garlic one though. It's a little more flavorful.
I would probably dig that if they had it. Oh, I got a notification on my phone. Let me swipe away.
Oh yeah. This is
Fire in the
Fire.
streets.
definitely got more crunch to it now, and definitely thicker.
They're a little bit bigger, not substantially. Grab one of those.
Oh no, look at that.
It is kind of smaller. Lengthwise, they're about the same, but this has more
I like them both though.
heartier.
They're good. They're both good. That's my childhood right there.
They're not bad.
I didn't get no bugles. I mean, I did, but
I didn't really eat those that much either.
or like whatever, Lay's or whatever.
Pringles either, are they? But I'm weird. I didn't have a corn dog until never. So I've never had a corn dog. I didn't have tater tots until like a year ago, and I'm 32, so
He's weird.
I'm surprised you're not in the same boat. It's like white people food.
What?
Corn dogs and tater tots.
I had him.
I don't know, but that's white people do.
I know.
Mm.
Why? What about him?
I'm just, I guess.
Do you want
It's
to
also
keep
like school
on
lunch.
the Asian snack train?
It's also
Until
like,
we get to that other one that you got there.
yeah. Well, we gotta try all this and then like top it off with that.
This is pretty good too. I don't know. I've never had this brand though, so I don't know how it will compare. But shit's back there.
Is it even open?
Oh, these are small compared to what I normally have. Wait, let me taste it. Just a tiny version. Solid.
Crispy coconut rolls with sesame. In case this is backwards for forever.
Sesame adds a nice little kind of different flavor to it.
They are very light.
But not like overly sweet.
No, but you can definitely taste the coconut. I'm a coconut fan, so
You're not a coconut fan?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Dip that in a little chocolate, you got numb enjoy.
Yeah. But pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The ones I normally get are bigger.
Yeah.
These type of levels are really super addicting. These are super addicting.
They're good. Cop them at your local market, corner store, what have you.
Alright. Now these two are yours.
Okay, yeah, we got these. I don't even remember where the wife had these, but this is a chocolate cracker, I guess.
It looks like a taiyaki.
I think that's the point, and that's the reason she got it, but it doesn't matter if this is backwards because nobody can read it anyway, but strawberries.
Strawberry taiyaki.
I guess it says chocolate cracker on the back though, in glaze, but it must be chocolate and strawberry, I guess.
I'm sure it's gonna be softer than what you can do.
I don't know how old it is. A couple months, maybe.
You know?
We shall see. It smells strawberry.
It has that. Does it have that Asian strawberry smell? Because like Asian artificial strawberry is
Tell
like
me.
different.
Smell that.
Yeah, that's the Asian strawberry. Like, because like when you smell like American strawberry, like artificial strawberry, it's way different. I much prefer this kind of flavor of strawberry though.
Smells like strawberry ice cream.
It's like a wafer. It is a wafer.
The inside's good, the outside tastes like styrofoam.
I mean, it's a wafer, yeah.
But more so than like a lot of other stuff.
I wonder if it has anything to do with how old it is too.
Whatever.
But that's that Asian strawberry
It
flavor.
does taste like ice cream, like some sort of like dehydrated, like not gonna melt ice cream. That'll focus the hand back there. Well,
Oh yeah.
doesn't need to focus that much, but had a little fishy head.
I just smashed that.
You ever had smashed what? You ate it?
Yeah, I
You
do.
want more?
You can break me off a half a piece.
Break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Oh hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is either in. You probably got this in Ohio, an Asian market in Columbus. But yeah, there's the company. It's backwards, but you can put two and two together. I'm not gonna flip it. I don't care. This has Pokemon on it, and it is a wheat cracker.
Never had this, so kind of interesting.
I'll let you open it.
Let me open it.
Yeah, you do the honors.
It's gonna be like another wafer thing,
Yeah,
kind of like that.
but
I got it. Oh wow, what the hell? This is gonna paper. What is this? Is that a sticker?
it came with a little goodie, maybe a Pokemon card. I don't know.
Is this a tattoo?
Oh, like a fruit stripe gum peel and licking stick tattoo.
Heck is this?
I don't know
Hey, if you want to show the camera, I have no idea
if
what
you can
it
see
is.
it backwards. It looks like a scene from Pokemon, but like really weird. Like which?
No, I don't think that's anything Pokemon related.
Well, it's looks like it was from an animated. Oh, flip it over.
Oh, the fuck is that? Excuse my language. I have no idea, dude.
Oh, it can't focus. I forgot because it doesn't have a. It's a front-facing
Dude, it's
camera.
like another wafer thing with chocolate in it now.
Number 24, whatever that is. Maybe you collect these out of there. It's a chocolate wafer thing. This isn't going to focus super well because there's no like optical weird front-facing camera stuff. Technical mumbo
Yeah,
jumbo.
dude, this is like a chocolate wafer thing. I don't know, that's old too.
Just chocolate wafer, not
Is
anything
it?
exciting.
No, nothing crazy. No, these coconut rolls.
You keep looking at your watch like you're
Sorry, my dad's texting me.
pops. Parents just don't understand.
No.
One will beat me while the other one's driving. You ever listen to that song?
No, but it's true.
No. We'll listen to it after.
Alright,
I
dude.
could recite the whole thing, but I'm not gonna.
Besides the Cheetos, these are all Asian snacks.
Uh huh.
It's all pretty good. Usually with Asian sweets, they're a lot lighter than American sweets.
Yeah, Americans are kind of gluttons and.
Put a lot of sugar in their stuff.
What?
Put a lot of sugar in like the sweets here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been to Europe and stuff, and it's different too.
Yeah, European stuff is different too.
Even Canada, if you get like their specific stuff. I mean, a lot of it's the same because it probably all comes from the same place as the U.S. But occasionally they have their own specific things. Okay, last snack. These are non-Asian. We just saw them and we're like, hey, this is different. We should try it.
Carrot cake Oreos.
It's backwards, but carrot cake Oreo. It's like an Oreo, but not. It's like the golden Oreo on the outside. You know, the one they do with the vanilla. But then it's got, I guess, a carrot cake flavored cookie. The cookie is carrot cake, and there's cream cheese filling. I do like carrot cake.
I do too.
I mean, it's weird because, like, who would like vegetable cake? But if you do it right,
It tastes good.
it tastes good, and it's lighter and less intense than a lot of other cakes.
That's true.
Compared to like a big thick piece of chocolate cake.
Is there no top piece that you could just lift
Oh,
up?
I did it wrong. Sorry, I opened from the side, and I should have just lifted. Now I gotta like get a gallon-sized Ziploc bag and shove it in there, or they dry out. But whatever.
Alright, dude.
I can't grab it. Cheers.
So how are you gonna do this? Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, you
as
gotta
whole first?
you gotta eat it like a normal cookie,
Just
and then
really taste the flavor.
and then
see
the
it.
next time, because we'll have two, at least two, and then we gotta like split it up the next time.
I can smell the
It
cream
smells
cheese.
like a carrot cake. It smells like cream cheese frosting. And
Careful, I'm going for a bite.
that's what I expected.
I don't like it.
No. What don't you like?
It tastes like it doesn't really taste like carrot cake.
Kind of does. The cream cheese, like inside, is
It's
overpowering.
more like a pumpkin spice.
I guess it's all kind of in the same genre or realm. Pumpkin spice, carrot cake. It's all trying to make, you know, disgusting vegetables taste good. Not that carrots are disgusting, but you know, as far as like a dessert,
Yeah, I don't.
you want to split one and lick and then
I'm good. After that, I'm good.
just no bueno,
No bueno, man.
no bueno and say no.
That was pretty sweet too. I bet this Thai coconut roll is gonna taste like nothing.
Huh.
I cannot taste.
I don't
sweetness.
hate these, but I wouldn't buy them again. It's just my fat, white, homogenized self that thinks they're decent.
Alright, that's it for snacks today. And whatever sticker that is.
Is it a sticker or is it just a card? It says number 24, like you can collect them.
I have no idea, man.
But yeah. Trying to think what else there is to talk about.
How was that?
Pretty good. You've had it before, I'm sure.
I haven't had the lychee one.
It's good. It's
So you can't taste the sweetness as much now because you just had
No.
the Oreo.
I don't know. I don't drink a ton of this, so I don't really know. My wife drinks a whole lot more of it, but it's pretty good. There's like other ones, like mango and stuff. The Honolulu Poke Bar has a bunch of them. You ever been there?
No. The Asian store, the little Asian market has the other flavors too. So
The Little Asian Market?
the little Asian market.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just call it the little Asian market because it's tiny.
Mm.
So
Okay. Well, this is my patio, by the way, so
please don't stalk us.
I can't really tell. There's a big tree. Like, it could be a patio anywhere.
Hey man, people are crazy. Anyways, great episode.
My
guys.
head has waffles on it, but that's unrelated to anything.
But man, I'm getting cold. I think we should wrap it up.
It's been 44 minutes. We did have a little bit
Yeah,
of
it
a
doesn't
break.
have to be an hour, but I mean, it's still a long, nice.
We didn't do anything when we got to the stores. We should have filmed inside.
Right.
Totally forgot.
Eh, it's all right. Next time, guys.
Well, it's been a real treat.
All right. We'll catch you on the next swing.
Catch you on the flippity flop. Two bros, one show.
See you next time.
Peace.